What up, guys? We're back with Motivational Mike and Lucas Montana, two best co-hosts ever, best podcast of all time right here. And I got some great news that happened yesterday. I actually signed with an agency last night. It's called Wembley Management in Miami, and they're going to basically be my mother agent. So they're going to be like my manager and help me get into agencies in other countries, or other states in the United States. And yeah, and I'm already on their website, which is really cool. So it's going to be the start of a great journey.
First of all, congrats on getting signed with Wembley. Is it? Are they called again?
Wembley.
Yeah, that's big news. I mean, you've been dreaming for this your whole entire life, no?
No, not my whole life.
Majority.
But a while. I've been wanting to get to doing full-time modeling for a while. And I'm going to get that goal.
So how'd you find out about them, or did they find out about you? Like, what was the way you guys got connected? Because I know a lot of people out there are trying to start modeling and just don't know how to connect.
So me and you, we went to the open call, which we talked about last podcast, at Next Miami. And one of the photographers that shoots with Next that I actually got introduced to by someone who got me in the industry named Gary, he introduced me to a photographer named Ron Reagan. And Ron, he actually called me last weekend out of nowhere. He said, "Tanner, are you still not signed with an agency?" And I said, "No, not now. I am signed, but I'm not signed in any fashion agencies or anything big." And he said, "Oh, wow, like let me send you the emails to like all these contacts I have." And he really helped me out. So he sent emails to all these contacts, and then I started sending them my photos. I sent them my information about me. And then Steve, who's the head of Wembley Management, he actually got back to me. He said, "Tanner, call me when you can." So I gave him a call. We talked for like 2 to 3 hours about what he does, if he can help me get to where I want to get to. And then the following week, which was this week, Monday, yesterday, I went to visit him in Miami, and we talked more. I shot some digitals with him, and then he told me that he wanted to sign me. He told me to go home, think about it for a little bit. And I thought about it, sent me the contract. It was good. And yeah, here I am today. So now if you go on Wembley Management, you'll see me on their website, which is really cool. And the journey is just beginning right now.
Well, that was fast. They put you on their website really fast.
I know. And the crazy thing is I just looked today and I saw it, but the other agencies I'm in, I wasn't even on their website. So this just shows that Steve like believes in me. Like he wants to get me out there right now, which is really nice. I mean, I really liked him. It was comfortable and it was easy to talk to him.
So this is a mother agency?
Yes. And the difference between a mother agency and a regular agency, which you guys probably like, that's probably the next question.
Yeah.
A mother agency is like your manager. What they do is they have connections to worldwide agencies, and they have connections to people that you can't get to by yourself. So that's what they help you get to. In a regular agency, they just get you jobs and get you clients, like the Ron John thing I did, or the water park, stuff like that. So he's going to be representing me as a regular agent in Miami, like helping me get gigs, and then a mother agent helped me get in different bigger agencies worldwide.
So you still get jobs with the mother agency, right?
Yes.
Bigger and better jobs.
Yes. So yeah,
it's
exciting, man.
I was checking out. That is pretty funny. I was checking out the people you signed with. I was looking at their Instagram, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I saw one of the guys modeled for Psycho Bunny.
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw that. I'm like, what the heck? That's cool. Crazy.
What was that story you wanted to tell before we got on here? You said you wanted to tell a little story.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's kind of off topic with what we're going here.
Wait. Let me ask Tanner one question. All right, Tanner, that's amazing. What do you want to do to celebrate this accomplishment?
I don't want to celebrate until something happens, like
the first shoot with this agency.
I don't want to celebrate until I end up getting in like an agency across the country or worldwide or something like that. Or I don't know. I I don't think anything has changed. Like,
It's
of
too
course, I'm in
early.
the agency now, but what now? Like, I
Yeah,
want
I get
something to
that.
happen.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
what can you do once you sign with the other agency? You just wait for what
Like
them
what
to tell
now?
you.
Right now, he's picking out more. I sent him more of my photos that I haven't used in my portfolio, and he is going to choose and add and create my book, and then he's going to send it to his contacts in Europe and Asia and stuff like that to see if they want to sign me. And then from there, I go there, do fashion weeks, do stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay. So they just That's interesting. That's very
Mhm.
interesting.
So he's like the middleman.
Mm,
Hmm.
okay. Okay. To like better agencies out there that are like
Yes.
actually do this like full time.
Yes.
Okay. So since you're signed to Miami, you don't like, do you have to go visit Miami a lot, or you just don't really have to?
I think I do. Like if the agencies if he wants to get me somewhere, get me in an agency across the world, and they are requesting we want to see a video of him or we want to see him walk, then I'd go to Miami, and Steve would help take that video to make it good. Or if there's a job in Miami, then I would go there. But I don't know. We'll see what happens, because I've been signed in Miami with the agency, Stellar Talent Agency, for a little bit, and I visited them when I first signed with them. But after that, they just get me jobs, and I just do the jobs. But
You don't have
I'm
any
so-
other contact with them. They just like be like, "Here's a job. Do you want it or
I
not?"
we text every now and then. But
Okay, but you
That's
text
it.
with one of their probably like assistants, right?
well, there's just 3 people that work there,
Oh shit! Really?
so it's just one of the agents.
Damn, that's small.
Mm-hmm.
Is your other one bigger than that?
The one I'm in right now is a small agency, which is good for me and him, because we just like I guess he doesn't have a lot of faces, so he'll focus way more on me. So he's more selective. He doesn't just pick everybody.
Do you know how many people he has, or not?
He
Really?
represents 15 people as their mother agent. That's
Oh
what he
shit!
said. Mhm.
Wow.
That's
And remember
crazy.
Jaden, the Giga Chad? He's in their agency too.
No way.
Yeah, if you saw him on the website, he's in there.
No, I didn't see him on the website.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So that's cool. And he's been to Europe, right?
He signed in Paris as well.
He's what? I couldn't hear you.
He signed in Paris as well.
Oh, that's something you could do then. I mean, it's good connections. Yeah. Mike, any other questions?
No.
No.
All right. Yeah, I can go on to the story. What I was going to say.
Change the topic. Take it. Take the floor.
So, you guys ever have like a class or something you just don't like doing? Has that ever happened
Of
to you?
course.
I mean, I know
Yeah.
Tanner,
Yes.
we talked about that drama class, right?
Yeah,
that
it was
that was
terrible.
kind of weird.
Oh yeah.
But there's this one. I mean, this class, I can't drop it or anything. It's a mandatory class. This class, when I first went in to take it, I go in, meet the professor. Professor, pretty cool professor. He's something. All right. It's this class is a speech class, so you have to do presentations throughout the class, like 8 5-minute long presentations in front of everyone. And me being myself, I'm not a big fan of presenting in front of people or just giving speeches because it's nerve wracking. I remember the first time I gave a speech in front of, like, because you just go up there by yourself. You don't have no note cards. You have a PowerPoint, and you can't have like a lot of words on the PowerPoint. So you can't read the PowerPoint. It all has to be from memory and head, and you have to present to them, and then he grades you on that stuff. And the first ever time I did this class, I'm doing the class right now. The first ever time I did my first speech, right? It was a 2-minute speech. It was about introducing the other person. Dude, when I went up there, my heart was beating so fast. I could hear it beating out of my chest. It was insane. And from that, I'm like, I hated this class, right? Because we had to do speeches. That's all we get graded on is straight speeches, going up, giving a speech, delivering a speech. And I hated that class. But then I'm like, I'm starting to like the class more because this is actually a real world skill that I need to learn, giving speeches to people. And that taught me, like, even though I don't want to do this, even though I like despise giving speeches, going up in front of people, talking to them. You have to do it, because if you don't, you're never going to like improve into the world, like improve. Like, how are you going to better yourself if you never work on the things that you suck at? So I wanted to say, like, I've learned, like, you just got to, take control of your life and have to, like, is that? You just have to learn, like, not learn, what's it called? Do the things you don't want to do. You guys ever had anything like that where you just, and then of course, as I do it, I get better at the speeches. The second speech I did, my heart wasn't racing. I was fine. I was talking normal. You just get better as you go.
Why were you so nervous though? I mean, are you afraid to speak in front of people?
No, bro, it's just nerve wracking. Like, you're in front of 20, 30 random people, right? You're going up there. I don't know. I was just nervous. I don't know what I was, setting myself up for. But then I realized something the professor said is like, do you think all these other people aren't nervous around you? They're probably shitting bricks just like you. But you still got to get it done at the end of the day. It doesn't matter how nervous you are. You still got to do it.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you, man. I mean, that's like the story I always tell in Thailand, like how I was there. I didn't want to be there. But the only way to grow is to do the things you don't want to do.
Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, now I got this other speech I got to give. My speech. I don't know what my topic's going to be about. I was going to do Clash Royale.
No way. Are you really?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about what to do. Mike, can you refer to any of that stuff, like doing the things you don't want to do, but you got to do it?
Any examples? I mean, the challenge really, but I mean, what you said about the speeches, that's a pretty common fear, or like, I don't know, something that most people aren't comfortable with doing, but it's good that you identified like something that you need to work on, and then you just put your best foot forward, I guess, and just kept going at it, which is great. But that's good.
Yeah.
What about the challenge was so hard? I mean, what about the challenge did you not enjoy doing? Like, what point in the challenge do you do? For the people who don't know, he ran for 30 days, rolled a dice, ran whatever the number was on the dice for 30 days. And for that challenge, what day in that challenge were you like, oh shit, I don't want to do this anymore?
Basically, the 6 mile days. Those were the hardest ones. I mean, they just took the longest and they took the most willpower to get through, and they hurt, I guess, the most after. But I mean, I still got through it regardless. And it's just like having a bad day, like regardless of the challenge, just like in life, it's just another day. And then you keep going. All those days, they just accumulate over time. And if you just get through this day, you can get through any day, really.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I wanted to communicate through the challenge.
I feel that, like, even though you think it's going to suck, no one else is going to think it's going to suck. Everyone's always in their head, and they have to learn how to get out of their head, because yourself is your biggest enemy. That boy, who said that? What's his name? Chinese guy.
Chinese philosopher or something.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's crazy how running is it's really all in your head, honestly. Like if you convince yourself that you're not tired, you won't be tired.
Yeah, I remember one day I woke up and I'm like, I'm gonna run, and I ran like five miles that day. It's a true story.
A crazy story.
True story.
It's insane.
True story.
To get off this whole running topic, ever since Mike got done the challenge, me and Mike have gotten really close, because I feel like this is so important to do with friends. You should find something with you and someone you enjoy doing it with, and just find a hobby you guys enjoy. Because Mike and I, we had like a routine now. We're going to do it after the podcast, actually. We play basketball, and then we're going to go get something to eat at 50% off. Gary Rack's Farmhouse. Go there, check it out. But it's nice because we get some exercise, and I don't get how people just stay inside and play video games when it's such a nice day out. And you should be outside, honestly.
I was going to say, yeah, like it's great having traditions in your life. Like what Tanner and I kind of established, like playing basketball, I guess going in the pool and then going to eat. That's really good. I have a couple of traditions, like one with my godparents on Fridays, and then with my uncle going to the movies on Fridays. It's super important to have traditions. It's something to look forward to in life, and can really just get you through the week. And that's what I really do. It's like, oh, Friday is like one of my favorite days. And, seeing Tanner throughout the week's really cool as well. So that's something I wanted to share.
Lucas, you got any traditions?
I want to touch back on the video game thing, bro. I feel like playing video games is fun, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I enjoy it. I mean, I don't play it anymore because none of us get on anymore. But like back then, when we used to all get on, I was having the time of my life.
I remember during COVID, that was when it was in the prime. I mean, 2K20, NBA 2K20, that was a lot of fun. And,
I mean,
yeah, but I feel like people overdo it.
I mean, yeah, you can overdo it to a certain degree, but I feel like if you find everything with balance, like playing video, like because everyone's different, bro. Not everyone plays sports, plays basketball. Some people find it enjoyable being inside playing video games or building Legos. It's like it's their hobby. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying video games is like a bad thing. I feel like it's a good way to like de-stress yourself. Because I feel like if we get older, I don't know. Someone told me this, like when you're gonna get older, you'll probably start playing video games with your guys again, like with your friends again.
Really?
I mean, yeah. When you're older, you start getting a life. It's like you get a job, and then here comes the weekends. It's like you're not gonna like. What if all your friends aren't like around you?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it's a good way to connect. It's a good way to connect with people.
I was literally just about to say that. Yeah,
I feel like nowadays it's very different because you create a career out of playing video games. I mean, people do the streaming now. I actually saw this video online. It was what's harder, a 9-to-5 job or streaming?
Oh, was that like a debate video?
Yeah, it was very interesting.
Yeah.
You watched it?
I saw clips.
I saw clips. Did you watch the whole thing?
I tried watching the whole thing, but I always watch it when I eat, and I eat pretty fast. So
whose side was stronger? Like who presented the best argument out of both of them?
I feel like the streamers presented a better argument because the argument that stood in my mind that stayed with me was that they don't have a guaranteed check. They don't have guaranteed stability. If you have a 9-to-5, you have a salary or you have an hourly pay. If you're doing streaming, you could not get paid for months. I mean, just the big streamers, I guess it's easier for them because they have a whole team. They have the cameraman, their editors. But I feel like when you start out, it's very difficult because you're risking everything and putting all that time and effort into that practice and into that hobby.
Yeah, I could see that. It's like high risk, high reward, like streaming, it's not easy. You have to entertain people for like long periods of days. And then if you stop doing it, like there's been people who streamed for like a week, like weeks long, and then they take a break and you can notice that like they start losing viewers, they start losing followers, and then that affects their income because on Twitch it works where you get 70, some people do 70-30. So like if you have if people subscribe to you on Twitch, and let's say it costs like $6 to subscribe or $5 to subscribe, and you have 100, you do 5 times 100, that is 500, right? 5,000, 500.
Yeah, 500.
Yeah,
5 times 100 is 500.
Wait, does that make sense? Yeah, and then
yeah, no, your math is right. Yeah,
and then
continue,
and then Twitch takes 30% of that, and you stay with 70%. So think about that income you're making right there.
Still a lot, I feel like. I mean, Twitch is making bank because they have a platform where
but you make $350 per month.
So you get 30%.
No, you get 70,
right?
70% of 500.
But yeah, but once you get up to the thousands, like imagine 10,000 times 5, it's 50K times point. Yeah, you're making 35,000 a month.
Holy shit, you're everywhere, man.
If you make 1,000,
that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's high risk, high reward, bro. That's what I'm saying. But you have to be able to entertain the people. Streaming takes your whole entire life away. Like you're not doing it like Monday through Friday. You're probably doing it every day.
I have a question for both you guys. Staying on this topic, when did you guys ever care about what views you guys got on posting on social media at all? And when did you stop caring, or do you still care? I'll answer after.
I never really cared about views on my story. Like if you see the people I follow, I only follow the people I know. I don't really follow anyone else because I don't care that much about their lives. But yeah, I don't really care. I think middle, probably high school, freshman, sophomore, I cared, and then junior, senior, I'm like, it doesn't matter. Why do I care what these people think about me?
I guess the first couple of videos I posted, I think were some of the best, I guess, for views wise. But after I started doing the challenge, it was kind of just consistent. And I mean, if I really cared that much, it really would have taken a toll and be like, wow, people aren't really watching as much as they used to. But I was like, I don't really care at the end of the day. It's just a number. And that's just relative, really, because all these big streamers, they have, thousands or millions of views. But I mean, they started somewhere. So it's just really a number and doesn't really mean that much, I guess.
Well, I think that's different though from like you were saying like your Instagram, right? Or you just like in general like the business?
I don't post like personally, but I'm just saying on like TikTok.
I mean, if you're not getting views, wouldn't that like make you want to change the content you're making and try to improve it, or you're still gonna post it no matter
I guess. What? I was still for the challenge wise, I was still gonna post kind of like the same stuff, but
I feel like it depends where your goal is. If your goal is to post for you, then it who gives a shit. But if your goal is to post to motivate people and get viewers, then that's a different story.
Mm-hmm. Well, what is your goal?
I mean, for me, I'm not doing it for views really. I mean, I was just trying to challenge myself and kind of inspire others, but I wasn't trying to chase views. But like you said, it's a good metric to see, I guess, performing how they perform.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like that matters. If you get likes, if you get views, you can tell like if that video that you made did really well or did really bad, and you should like continue doing videos like that or not doing it like that. Because at the end of the day, like I know it's for you, but sometimes you have to tailor it for the other person too.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like there's someone out there that appreciates it regardless. I mean, I don't know.
You got all our support. You got all our support.
I know. I appreciate it. I just don't want to like, I guess, do it for views and try and change each video to maximize it. I guess I don't know.
It's a balance because you have to pick what you're comfortable posting and what you want to post, but at the same time, you have to look what's out there and post what people want to see. So I guess it's a balance. But my answer to that whole thing is when I was in high school and middle school, I cared about views a lot. I cared about having over 1,000 followers. I cared about how many people liked my stuff, how many comments I got. And then as I grew up, I stopped caring. And I saw on Instagram, they added this stuff where you could hide the like count, hide stuff. So I feel like people started getting they paid attention to that a lot. So I think
you feel like they got more insecure.
Yeah. And I think it wasn't just us. I think people in general got insecure about how many likes and views they got. So Instagram, they added a feature where you could hide it.
I didn't even know that.
What do you guys think about that? That Instagram added a feature where you could hide stuff. Do you guys feel like people should just tough through it, or they should be able to hide their like count and not be, I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
I think that's a great feature that Instagram added to their app, because now you can choose if you want to show likes, comments, and if you're like insecure about yourself and you don't want to see like how many people actually liked it compared to like other people. I think it's good. Because it depends. Like, as a guy, you can probably tough through it, but as a girl, that's like social media is like their biggest thing, and it's affects them really badly. So I think it's a good thing they did it. I mean, helping the younger generation.
Uh-oh.
I agree. I mean, I think on this social media topic, I think that right now, nowadays, people care about it a lot. And going back to the streaming thing, I don't even know how, like, these streamers refer to their viewers as chat. I mean, who's sitting there? Like, there's 10K people watching a stream. Who the hell's watching? Like, I don't see us bots. Like that age, like us at middle school, sitting there watching a stream on an iPad. Yeah, I remember I used to watch Ninja on Fortnite. I'll say that. Like, I used to watch him, but I don't see myself being so invested and curious about Kai Cenat or Speed. Like, what do you guys think?
Go ahead.
I mean, I totally agree with that. I feel like some of them have to be bots, but I don't really know how the Twitch space works. I'm not on it. I'm not on it. But I would say, I mean, that's in a way, it's kind of like reality TV, and that's one of the reasons why I don't like watching reality TV. Because I don't really like watching someone else live their own life when I could be living my own life and taking time out of my life to basically just watch someone else. So I mean, that's kind of my opinion on it.
Shit, I mean, I like watching Love Island. I
Love Island?
Yeah, that's a good show to watch. But no, but back to
It's popular now.
No, I think there's people who actually like watch the streams. Like, I don't think it's bots. It's like Kai Cenat, like how you're saying, like none of us watch it because that's not what we're interested into, and like that's not like what we view. We're not like the targeted audience for that. There's other people who are targeted audience for that. Like I used to stream. I think when we all played video games, I remember streaming
on COD.
Oh wow, yeah. I would stream on COD. We would all play video games together. We could all stream just for the fun of it.
Mm-hmm.
We never thought anything of it. But
I guess people do watch it, and he has an impact on people he doesn't even realize.
He does, yeah. Like people do watch it, but like those amount of numbers, like damn, that's insane. Like if you think about it, but it's really not because 100 billion people, right? No, there's 7 billion people on the planet. If I stand, yeah, Michael,
it's like 8 now. I think
8 billion,
but yeah,
8 billion. And let's see, how many viewers does he get? Like 500? No, 50K. How many viewers does he get?
A stream? I don't know.
A lot.
Probably.
I mean, I remember he did a stream with Victor Wembanyama. Is that his name?
Really? He did one with Wemby?
I didn't even know that.
LeBron. I didn't know that.
Wemby, LeBron, Tom Brady.
Oh, at Fanatics Fest. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I don't even know what that is. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
I mean, that was a big event. That wasn't like his private stream. That was a big event.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Like, if you're on TikTok and Reels and you're doing like and you're scrolling, of course you're gonna see it. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, well, you know how me and Caleb started that No Reel challenge, and I've been doing it, so I've been like on Reels recently, so I don't really know what's going on. But like,
how far into it are you?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Isn't that crazy though? You guys, so me and Michael are on Brain Rot, and we're looking at Reels and 30-second videos, and if you don't look at those 30-second videos for 2 days, you miss out on
FOMO. It's FOMO.
Two streams that happen.
But are you really missing out?
No,
you're not.
You are.
That's the thing. You are.
It's stupid stuff.
Like, what are you missing out? Oh my God, Kai Cenat just did a backflip. Holy shit. Or like Duke Dennis, Riz, having a Riz off.
Yeah, it's
like,
all
bro,
crazy
you're
stuff.
not really missing out. Like, that's what I'm saying. Your phones, TikTok, all that, it's such a trap on your life. Like, there's so much to life. Like Tanner was saying, we can tie it back to like going outside, having fun. There's so much more to life than being on your phone. But for some people, it won't be like that. They want to be in that, like, in the other person's life because they hate their life and they'd rather live it from their point of view.
Something very scary that I think about a lot is I don't have that much time with my family as I'd like. I remember I was thinking about it when I was in Tampa, and I was like, damn, I'm in college and I probably saw my parents probably 10 times this year. I mean, if I didn't keep going back to Boca, but you really don't have as much time as you think with your family, your friends. So those times where we get me, Michael, and Lucas, who we get lunch, we play basketball with the boys at night. Those times I really appreciate them a lot because they're not going to be there in a few years. I mean, we're all going to have lives, we're all going to have jobs. And then with my parents, I try to spend as much time with them as I can. And there's people that treat their family like shit. They're inside playing video games 24/7 because that's where they feel like their priority should be on right now. But if you're watching this, just spend time with the people around you who love you, because you're going to look back and you're no,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
And you're not going to have as much time as you think with them.
Yeah. Like, I can attribute to what you said with our friend Sean. Like, we barely see Sean whatsoever. We'll see him like once in a while throughout the years.
Last time was Stuart on a trip.
Yeah. But once we see him, we have the best time of our lives.
It is a lot of fun. Yes.
Yeah.
So what's your biggest take to end this podcast right on that note?
Don't take those times for granted. I cherish those really close to my heart, those memories, like playing basketball outside on like a hot summer day. It may just seem like something little, but it's something. I mean, I got a job now, and it's something I can't always do. I've had one, but it's something I can't always do. It's something I look forward to. So I would say definitely look forward to things in life. Can help you get through the hard times a lot better. Don't forsake those around you, and just check on other people.
It may not seem like, time's going fast, but if you stop and look around once in a while, it is going fast. I mean, damn. Like, think about it. Like answer this. Throughout the whole entire week, how many times have you spent with your mom and dad doing something? Like maybe sit down, watch a movie, or sit down, eat breakfast with them, go to dinner. Like, when's the last time you actually had a genuine conversation with your parents? Think about that.
Yesterday.
Okay, but not you. But everyone else, think about that.
I mean, Lucas, you're totally right. I mean, that's what I was trying to say before is a lot of people, they don't realize that, damn, I haven't really spoken to my parents in a while. I haven't checked on them. So I 100% agree with you.
And the crazy thing is you live with them your whole entire life, but it doesn't seem like they're in your life. I mean, like, I'm not the greatest when it comes to that stuff. I try like every week to like do a movie night or just talk to them, every week. But I'm trying to increase that, maybe twice a week.
You did the run club with your dad. That was nice.
Yeah,
that was
I
nice.
did the run club with my dad. It was
Can we do it Thursday or no? Please.
Possibly. Mike,
Did you go last Thursday, Tan?
I didn't go
I
last
didn't go.
Thursday. No one went. It was a bust.
Well, my biggest take from this podcast was I want to start out by saying that when I talked about the modeling thing in the beginning of the podcast, that's been a goal of mine. I told you guys this on the podcast. That was my goal this year, is to do the modeling, go worldwide with that. And it's slowly happening. It's coming together. So if you got a goal in your mind, just do it, and don't let anybody tell you can't do it. And you can lean on people for support. I mean, you have your friends around you. If you have friends, you got your family, and just try to spend time with them, lean on them for support, because they do love you. So on that note,
Ray, I do want to add something. So back to what you said about chasing your goals. When it comes to chasing your goals, you're going to go through a lot of failures. You're going to get pushed down left to right. It's going to suck. It's going to really suck. But at the end of the day, if you're consistent, continue to work on it every day, you will achieve it. Some people achieve it faster than you. It may take you a year or 2 years to achieve it. But if you just keep on going, doing what you're doing, stay focused, you're going to achieve it. All right. And if it's hard, it's hard. You may not have someone to help you out, but hey, continue.
you were just gripping the mic and you just clip farm right there.
Yeah.
But that was great. That's a reel right there. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll see you guys later.